Okay, and welcome to this week's BBO free weekly instant tournament. And hopefully there'll be something of interest for you to find and something that you might learn from as I go through this. Remember, if you did find it useful, then remember to like this video, just so I know that they're worthwhile carrying on doing them. So here we are on board one. I've got 16 points, a 4-4-4-1 distribution, singleton ace. Robot system says I should open this one club and one diamond. In practice, working with the robot, 4-4-4-1 distributions work much better opening one no trump in my view, even though, and this would even be allowed in America since it's a singleton ace. So I'll open one no trump, two clubs, there's two hearts there. So I'm going, two clubs was obviously Stayman, two hearts is an overcall, twice your biddable hearts, but they never bid them to start with. I'm going to bid two spades and I hope the robot has four spades as well. Yeah, bid, and they got lots of hearts. So if I'd open a club, I've got a spade, hearts, probably be four spades but played by north, so let's see if four spades played by south turns out any better. Pass, right, go, and the robot's going to lead a heart. Right, this distinctly looks like a cross rough type hand. There's no, these suits are not good for setting up the suits. It looks like we need to make our trumps separately. But before we do, we need to get our club trick. So I've got the aim is going to be to get one club trick and to rough three cards in each of the suits, three cards in each of the hands, which will make six. A heart and a diamond will make 8, club will make 9, and then we should have another two trumps and hopefully make 11 tricks would be the idea. You see what I mean? The ace of hearts and ace of diamonds, and then if we can rough 3 diamonds and dummy, 3 hearts in my hand, that will be good. We'll then have 2 trump tricks left. But when you're planning a cross rough, you need to cash your tricks in the side suits first, otherwise your opponents will discard them and be able to rough your winners. And in fact, we need to set up our club trick straight away. What we need to notice is that actually probably we do set it up, our opponents are going to realize that we're planning a cross rough and play a trump. But that will be all right because I've got 4 trumps in my hand and I only want 3 roughs. So we'll try the 8, just as a slightly deceptive move. Others. I'm now going to play the club from my hand straight away. Queen makes, right, it's now time to begin. The ace of clubs is in the west hand, presumably. I think East would have won it. East robot would have won it if it had the ace. We're now going to set about which hand. We want to try and get 3 roughs, and in which hand do we want to end up? Probably doesn't matter. We're in dummy. Hearts are slightly dodgier, I think. No, it's going to be better to come play. We'll get the 3 roughs overlapping in successive tricks. We just have to hope the 2 and 6 don't get over roughed. We don't expect 3 to over roughed. No. Now we've roughed with the 6. You notice we've got ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. So we can't be over roughed now. So we've got our 6 tricks. We're going to make 3 more roughs for 9. And then we'll still have 2 trumps there for 11. Well, this hand under roughs. We know they got the ace of clubs. Well, I think I'm going to play the 7 of clubs. 10. Just going to play the spades. Do we have? Doesn't matter. Rough there. Hearts. Like that trump. So I make my 11 tricks, which surely must be a reasonable score. 75%. There'll be plenty of other people. +1. A quick look. Yeah, lots and lots of 4 spades +1s, and then some people that didn't do it. But that's as expected. Right, on to board 2. And we got this time we got a 17.4441 hand. Is this hand too strong to open one no trump? 9, an 8, a 9 and a 10. 8, 2 9s and a 10. I just think the robot bids better if you open one no trump. It knows what it's doing, so I'm going to open one no trump. See what happens this time. I'm getting passed out in one no trump. And it might have been better in spades, which we might have got to. Except the robot might have passed if I'd opened one club or one diamond. Hopefully it would have said one heart and I said one spade, and then it might have passed. Anyway, leading the 3 of spades hopefully means that we're going to make all those. We don't have a lot of entries to dummy, except in spades. We really want to lead clubs twice from dummy, so we're going to try that. We'll try and have 2 spade entries to dummy. So let's see what happens here. Queen comes there, so I take the ace. Right, is that a singleton? We'll find out. I'm going to play the 9 of spades, 10. Yes, it was a singleton. So I've only got 1 more entry to dummy, but hopefully that will be enough. So I'm going to take 2 club finesses, and as long as one of the king or queen is in the east hand, I will make 3 club tricks. 9. So they both might be wrong. Well, no, they're not, because the robots played them. Right, so now I'm not losing anything too quickly. I'm going to go to dummy and play a diamond. I think am I going to play my clubs off first, just to because that'll get rid of theirs, and communications, they'll know to play a heart. Just a case of they'll have to find some discards. Maybe they'll give me a clue. Yeah, I'll cash these clubs first. There, high heart. Throw the diamond away. 7 of hearts. Right, I'm going to cash the 2 spades and force some discards from this hand now. This will leave them with no spades. Diamond from there. There's the ace. And let's see what happens with the 7 of diamonds. 3. Well, well, this hand played a high diamond before. Would it have gone up with the ace had it? This is the question. I'm going to try the jack, see what happens. No, that was wrong. But this is good, because they've given me the king of diamonds. Now I'll take my ace of hearts. And 9 tricks should be okay. Spade people are only making 140. And that was good. Yeah, 92.9%. People going off in 3 spades and more spades. So no trumps played better, the spades breaking 4-1. Okay, we'll move on. We've now got 14 points. Once again, I believe playing with the robots, it pays to open one no trump, 14 points. The robot just is much more confident in its sequences. It knows what they all mean, and we don't get into any difficulties. So I'm going to bid 1 no trump. 2 hearts is a transfer to spades. This is normally a weak hand with the robot. It does other things with stronger hands. So 2 spades from me. I'm happy they transferred to spades with hearts. But now they bid 3 hearts, so they've got 10 plus points, 5 plus spades, 5 plus hearts. Right. So we've now got the decision to make. Effectively, they're forcing to game. I could make that if I bid 3 spades. That show. Let's just see what it would say. 3 spades would show I've got 3 to 5 spades, 17 high card points. So I'd actually be interested in bidding on. So I bid 4 spades, 15 to 17, 3 spades, because I've actually got 17. So 3 spades is stronger. The alternative is to bid 3 no trumps, because I've got these suits. What's going to happen in 4 spades? Hopefully I can ruff some hearts. So the cross ruff is a possibility. If I'm playing 3 no trumps, they're likely to lead. They might lead a spade, or they might lead one of the minor suits. Remember, the robot's got at least 9 cards, has exactly 9 cards, I think, isn't it? Oh, 10 cards in the matrix. They've got 5 hearts as well. So there's some difficulty here, which is going to work out better. We need to question is, how good are dummies' hearts? Can they be set up? In which case, I've probably got enough minor suit winners to go with them. I think all in all, I'm going to go and play in 4 spades. Oh dear. Right, so the robot thinks it wants to go on and look for a slam. I'm very tempted to pass 4 no trumps, but the robot's hand is unlimited, isn't it? It is unlimited. So I'm going to tell it that I've got the 2 key cards, which is 5 hearts. Key cards, there are 5 key cards, the 4 aces and the king of spades in this case, because we agreed spades is the trump suit. So I'm going to earn up to 2 key cards, but not the queen, without the queen of spades. If I had 2 key cards and the queen of spades, I bid 5 spades. But here I'm just going to bid 5 hearts, 6 spades. Oh, that's enough for the robot. This is not likely to be a very easy game to make, slam to make, but we'll give it a go. Right, so that solves our problem about a diamond loser. So he's got 6 spades and 5 hearts, and those 2 are going to take care of the diamonds. We should be able to, we ruff a heart. That should be good. How many diamonds? Is a diamond going to get ruffed? I'm not sure. Right. Well, I'm going to lead a heart to the ace. Now I want to lead hearts twice towards the ace king. In case West is ruffing, they would be ruffing a loser. All right. I'm coming back with the diamond. There's a slight risk that it's ruffed. Now I'm going to play the heart. The king. Jack falls. That's a good sign that it came from that hand. That hand may be short. So 9, rough with the 5. Right, so that's good. All their hearts have gone. Right. Remember, if you want the count, the dummy had 5 hearts. I had 2, which was 7. That's the third round. Both of them have played 3 hearts, so that's all the 6 hearts gone. So I'm in my hand. I can now draw trumps because the 2 hearts in dummy are winners. Trumps may break, in which case I'll make 13 tricks. If they don't, I'll make 12 tricks. Right, I'll draw the last trump. There weren't any more. Oh, so I had 3, didn't I? So opposite 6. So there were no more trumps. So now I can just claim these last 5 tricks with 3 trumps and 2 winning hearts. Making 13 tricks. I don't imagine anybody bid 7 spades. In fact, hardly anybody bid the slam. So I do think when you're playing with the robots, it makes sense to open 1 no trump with advance 14. The robot knew what it was doing all the way along there. It's got it. Whereas if you bid suits, there's lots more ambiguity in it. Anyway, here we go with this next one board. Well, I've just got 13 points. They've obviously their hands, but I'm going to bid 2 diamonds. They're probably going to bid 2 spades here, probably, but I want my partner to lead hearts. So, I might switch to a singleton club. So I'm going to bid 2 hearts here. It's conceivable I could get doubled for a largish penalty, but it's not very likely. Oh, well, I hadn't expected my partner who passed 1 spade to leap up like that. This 1 no trump by the robot, if you take a look at it, was a forcing 1 no trump. 6 high card points, but it could be as many as 12. So, because they're playing 2 over 1, so it couldn't bid 2 of a suit without 13 points. Right, let's pass. I think we probably won't make this, but to see if 1 off will be a good score. Well, as you see, great, but we shouldn't have a diamond loser, we shouldn't have a club loser. We want to rough a spade on table, which probably means that they'll play spades. Should I try and set up clubs for a spade discard? If they play hearts, then I'm less likely to lose a heart. Well, I can set up a club winner if they're 4-3, which is quite a good chance that they'll split 4-3. Something like 70-something%. But I really don't have enough interest on me, and diamonds might be 4-1 as well. So I think getting a club rough in dummy is what we need to do. So I'm going to leave the 6 of spades from dummy and see what happens. Jack. Oh, I played a diamond. Well, I'm going to go up with the ace, just because could well mean that the diamonds are 4-1. Well, I'm going to play low on this one. All right. So the 2 of clubs. I played low because I didn't want, if this hand had 4 diamonds, I didn't want a winner getting roughed. So now I can play in the 3rd round of hearts, which I may as well have high. Now I'm going to draw 3 rounds of trumps. Provided they're 4-2, no worse than 4-2. Right, so I may still have a losing heart, but these diamonds are winners. So I cash the Queen of Hearts. Otherwise, they are 4-2. So this robot's got a winning heart here, but if it wants to make it before the last trick, it's going to have to rough one of my winning diamonds. Couldn't ruff that one, so we'll have to ruff this one. No, it's just going to take the last trick. 10 clubs. Four hearts shouldn't be too unreasonable. 76%, presumably with a few other tables got to game in hearts and played it right. A lot of people went off. So the key here was to make sure you didn't get any winners roughed. Right, board 5, 5, 12, 18 points. Despite the fact I like opening one no trump with a robot, is this too good to do it? I don't think so. I'm going to open this one no trump. And again, I'm too likely to get a spade lead. No, I'm going to open this one no trump. Again, simply because I'm playing with a robot. Right, so they may run a lot of spades against us here. Entries are not great. I'm not going to cover. The queen of spades is a potential entry to my long clubs, so I'm not going to play that. I'm going to take the ace of spades, cash the ace king of clubs, get into dummy. I'll have a lot of clubs to cash. Throwing the 8 of diamonds away, which is interesting. It means that this hand's got 5 clubs, so I won't have a load of clubs to cash. I'll have 2 clubs to cash. This hand's got 3 clubs left. So now the ace is going to be there. I'm going to play the 6 just in case the 10 appears. No. All right, so now they're going to play hearts. Looks as though they may set up a heart trick for me. Maybe not. This hand's got the wrong hearts. The ace, 6, 5 of diamonds. Well, okay. Well, I had 5. Dummy had 2. That hand. So we've seen 3 of their diamonds, 3 of their 6 diamonds. So presumably this hand's not going to follow. In which case I could just let the 9 of clubs. This 5 of diamonds run to the 10. But this hand had 5 clubs and 5 diamonds. Would it have stayed silent? That would it have led a low diamond at this point? It could have led the 10 of diamonds, so it would have led the 10 of diamonds. And the robot's good enough to work that out. So I'm playing the queen. And there's the 10. Right, so that's good news. The 8's not going to be a winner. And I'm going to exit with a diamond at this point. This hand had the 4 diamonds. That hand only had 2. Got 5 tricks so far. And they're probably going to play spades. So I'm going to play the 3 of diamonds. And I'm going to throw one of those clubs away. So that's good. I'm going to get my 7th trick now. 10 from there. And now I'm going to play a spade and see what happens. The king was there all the time. So I could have played the queen at trick 1 and been a lot better off. This hand's going to hold this trick. They haven't got a club. So we'll get that. And that will make our heart. So all in all, that was another good score. So for the opening one no trump kind of off outside range or off shape doesn't always go this well, but with the robot it is often the right thing to do. I've got 15 points. Guess what I'm going to do? Maybe it won't work this time. Anyway, so spades are the worry. Well, club lead, but doesn't mean they won't switch to spades. So I'm going to make 5 diamonds. I'll make a club with this 6, and I need the heart finesse to work. I don't think we're ever going to make any other game, so I'm going to play low this time. 10. Right. I'm probably going to take 4 rounds of diamonds, ending in dummy, and take the heart finesse. If it loses, I won't be making many more tricks. Three of hearts discard doesn't look wonderful. 5 of hearts doesn't look like somebody with the king of hearts to me. Nobody's throwing any spades away, sadly. Another heart. Well, I'm sure now that the heart finesse is wrong. So why take a finesse that's wrong? Why not give this hand here some difficulty? Now I'm going up with the ace of diamonds, the spade discard, and I'm going to play another diamond. Play the queen of hearts from there. I've got another spade discard, which is a good sign. Am I going to play for the ace of clubs to be right? Because this hand, and I'm going to play for them to make a mistake. Doesn't look like they're going to make a mistake. Don't think they've underled the ace of clubs again. They throw their hearts away in a hurry. They don't want to give them a trick, that's for sure. This won't be quite as good as the other results. No, I should have taken my 7 tricks. What would minus 100 have been like as a score? Minus 100 would have been above 50%. So I should have taken my ace of hearts and just given up at that point, and I would have got a reasonable score. My 1 no trump stopped them finding their spade contract. So it had the potential to get us a good score, but I blew it. All right, 17 points, 6 cards, spade suit. Well, the ace is a point. If I had more queens and jacks, I might open this 1 no trump. But with aces, generally better for suit contracts. So I'm going to play, say, 1 spade here. 3 spades, which is a limit raise, 12 points. You know, if they had exactly the right cards, we could have a slam on. I've seen the robots have exactly the right cards quite often when they bid 3 spades, but I'm just going to bid 4 spades here and hope that making the over tricks will be enough if indeed we have 12 tricks to make. There you go. The robot has exactly the right cards. 12 tricks are solid. Is there any way that we can get? That's one way of getting 13. So we're not getting any extra tricks in clubs. obviously we could just lose one heart. But if diamonds were 3-3, I could get 2 9 rough one. I'd have 2 winning diamonds in dummy, and I could throw those 2 hearts away and make 13 tricks. So it doesn't seem very likely now you've had the queen of diamonds lead, but we may as well go for it. Let's just play a spade, some trumps. We will find some people would bid the slam. So we had 6 spades, dummy had 4, that's 10, they had 3. We've seen 2 of them go. I think I want to play the 10 of spades. The diamond from here. Doesn't go up with a big diamond, but two diamonds, 4 of spades, and heart. So this one started with a doubleton diamond, and this one with 4. So I'm not going to set up the 2 diamonds, so I'll play the simple way to make 12 tricks, which is to give up the heart trick. And I can claim the rest of the tricks now because I can rough that 6 of hearts in dummy. The clubs are all good, and the clubs are all good. So that's 50%. So I'm going to say, well, almost everybody got, only one got 14-30, and one bid the 6 and went off. So difficult to see how you didn't make 12 tricks. Yeah, very difficult to see how you didn't make 12 tricks. So here we are. The robots open the bidding this time. I've got 16 points opposite a 1 spade opening. So we should be thinking that there might be a slam on here. So I forced the game to start with by bidding 2 diamonds. And we'll see. So the robots said, doesn't have 4 hearts, has 5 spades, hasn't really promised anything extra. I don't think I should give up yet. I'm just going to see what 3 hearts would mean. It would mean I had 4 hearts, which I lie, and 3 clubs would mean I had 4 clubs. So I'm going to bid 3 spades here. Now in ACOL, you'd think that would be a weak bid that could be passed. But here, if you remember, once I bid 2 diamonds, we're forcing to game. So the robot can't pass 3 spades. We'll need to decide what to do. It goes straight to 4 spades, doesn't want to do any more exploring. Got a flattish hand. The clubs are a problem. I could bid 5, Q-bid 5 diamonds, showing the ace of diamonds, and it would know that the clubs were what mattered. No, I'm just going to pass again and just see. Well, they've solved my club problem with their opening lead. You can see that this would not have been a good slam. Incidentally, if I'd had the robot's hand playing ACOL, I'd probably have opened that one no trump with such a weak 5-card suit. Anyway, we've got no club losers now. Was that a singleton? Was this a singleton 2 of clubs? No, because this hand would have covered the jack. So the jack's here. I think I need entries to dummy to lead from dummy again. So I can't something I'd like to cash the ace king of clubs, so that when if the spade finesse lost, that hand wouldn't be able to play clubs safely. But I'm in my hand anyway, so I need to go to the table I've got to take the chance that with being king X of spades here, I can't give up the chance of having an extra trick in spades if that were the case. So I've got to play spades from the table. Right, the 9 appears. This hand had 9. See, the cards I'm now missing are the 10, the king, and the 4. So if this hand had 10-9 doubleton, I could lead the queen. This hand would have to put the king on, otherwise I'd let the queen run. And after the ace won, my 8 would be a winner. On the other hand, if this has 10-9x, I want to lead a low one to drop the king. Right. So, but there's a reasonable chance that this hand has 4 spades now, and this 9 was a singleton. Well, it could be the top of a doubleton, but the odds are against it being 9-10 doubleton exactly. So I'm in my hand. Am I going to play the ace of spades just on the grounds that no, I'm going to play. Let's try and get rid of my losers in the somewhat. So if the diamond finesse is right, I've got no diamond losers. I don't want to give up that trick either. So I'm going to lead the 10 of clubs to the ace. I can get to dummy back and it dropped the queen. All right, well, we know the queen was there and it knows that there's nothing else out. So now I'm going to lead the jack of diamonds and see what happens. 6. Right, well, I'm going to let this run before tied to 2. I can throw a heart on the diamonds now, so that one safely exits with a diamond. I'm still not quite sure where anything is. I think we'll try that one. Right, that's safe. So now, once again, I could play hearts. I really want to play hearts from dummy, but I can get rid of a heart on there. So I'm in dummy. I got to decide. The odds are that 9 wasn't from 10-9, because if they had 10-9, I might have played the robot. Might well have played the 10. I can't remember what its rules are. I think the spades may be 4-1, so I'm going to lead a low spade, and if this hand doesn't play a high one, I'm going to finesse the 8. That plays the 10. 9-4 doubleton. So we couldn't have done anything. We've got the king of spades out now, so I'm going to cash my queen of diamonds, throwing a heart away, and that one's got no more diamonds. Probably got a club. Well, but if it doesn't, it may have to play a heart away from the king. So I'm going to give it the king of spades and see what happens. It does indeed have a club. So I'm going to trump that. Right, nobody, this hand doesn't have any diamonds, doesn't have any clubs, doesn't have any spades, so they've only got hearts. Right, this hand, similarly, don't think it matters, I've got to lose a heart. King, ace, and jack of hearts is going to win. There's nothing I could do about that. Making 4 spades is the standard 50%. So I ended up second this time, largely because if I'd just gone 2 off in 3 no trumps, I would have won quite easily. So hopefully you learned a bit about playing the robots there, perhaps a bit about counting the hands. But as I say, if you've enjoyed it, please like it so that I carry on through Christmas doing this. Thanks so much for watching. Fine.